Get out your pen. Get out your pencil. Get out something. No, don't get out something. Get out a pen and come and join me for drawings on YouTube. Kieran Seaman Studio. Let's do it.
So, we're back again. And, sorry for the quick snack. Chocolate. You found my secret power. Yeah, I can't, it's the only thing that I can't resist. Chocolate. Right, so, that's my drug of choice. Right, so, another drawing. Yeah. I've got an idea for this one, but it's a long paper, so I'm gonna kind of put a couple of lines in there to help myself. Just because it's quite an involved type of idea. Nice golden nib today. Look at that one. No name on it, of course. Why didn't you put a name on it? Crazy. Right, so let's start. Let's start with our daily adventure. Quite a stiff nib. I have to really throw this one today. Very tough. So today's drawing is actually a rather serious subject, and the word is rush. I think you can guess what the rush is, can't you? Yeah. I think we probably all know somebody who's been through a hard struggle with things like this. And I'm going to try to keep this serious subject, but in a tasteful way. And we are drawing today in Indian ink, as usual, as always. The golden liquid of the world. My favourite liquid of the world. That is for sure. I'm going to try here to give a very kind of gaunt type of face to this character. For those who are interested in what I'm doing and the drawing processes that I go through and such like, I have been doing some teaching videos online, all free at this stage. They're all free. Everything I'm teaching is free. Everything that you see is free. So please subscribe to this channel and and feel free to send me comments. I try to reply to all comments. I try to keep a friendly approach to everything. think that people of the world all should be nice to each other, and that's what I try to do on my... I'm going to kind of give him a bit of a wonky eye just to add to effect. So yeah, I was talking about I'm doing some online teaching, and I'm trying to do some lessons. If there's things that you would like to learn, if there's certain things that I do or certain things that you've seen somewhere else that you would like some help with, let me know and I'll see what I can do. Put some earrings in there. Not that earrings make you a bad person. I have 3 holes in mine. Just recently taken the other 2 diamonds out. Not real diamonds, but they look cool. So I kind of want some nice... Where's my brush gone? I want a nice feeling up here for the hair. I want this feeling of him with a mop of hair that's back to our golden nib. Back to our drawn out mouth. Sometimes, you know, I sometimes get this kind of splatter effect, and it's just my feeling, it's just my enjoyment, it's my kind of pleasure. I like to feel the ink splatter. I like to feel it. I kind of feel like it gives the drawing some kind of movement effect, you know. It's like, kind of gives it this feeling of excitement almost for me. It's not everybody's taste, I know that, but I like it. It kind of gives me this feeling sometimes that I kind of get my excitement out somehow, you know. It's kind of like, let's get some drool on the edge of the tongue. Some loose teeth in there. There's something nice about that kind of loose, wild line. I do enjoy that a lot. I really do. I know it's a kind of a feeling of taste, but you know, for me, it's like, it's a beautiful feeling. Can you hear Miro's bowl? That's Miro's dragging his bowl around. I guess he's kind of hinting that it's lunchtime. That's very true, it is lunchtime. Okay, I get the idea, mate. I'm coming soon. Oh my god. That's a little bit dramatic, isn't it? brush gone. I keep throwing my brush around. What did I do with it? Oh, I put it in the water, didn't I? I was being a good boy. Don't put it in the water until you've finished using it, monkey head. Miro! Stop! He's really been a drama queen, isn't he? 10 minutes and I'll give you lunch. Do any of you have a dog that does things like that? I can hear you. I'll be there in a minute. Let me finish this drawing for these lovely people. Yeah, it's a very serious subject, but I hope this is a beautiful image. That's his shoulder coming up there, like hunched up, giving that feeling. Collar of his shirt coming in there, down there somewhere. As always, there's no roughs, there's no rough drawing, there is no plan. It's just enjoying drawing. It's just a bit of fun. It's just enjoying your ink. You know? And for those who are worried about poor Miro starving, he had scrambled egg for breakfast about 2 hours ago, so he's not... he's just being a little greedy bugger. That's his chin. Yeah, that's nice. That's kind of coming and get his other shoulder in there. It's nice sometimes just to feel the drawing, almost like in your sketchbook. And some of my sketchbooks are terrible messy. My sketchbooks are real kind of like you wouldn't show your grandmother type of thing. I know online you get these people that are going, "Oh, I'm going to show you my sketchbook. I'm so embarrassed." And then they open up their sketchbook and it's like, Da Vinci did it, You don't do tough stuff like that in your sketchbook, You do if you're going to be showing off, but I don't. I don't do stuff like that. I'll be trying to do a drawing later on because people have been asking about what else do I draw, like, excuse me, if I don't draw with this pen, well, it doesn't matter what pen I'm drawing with. But I'll do some lessons later on, and I will let me see if I can get a little bit of muck there just to dirty up the arm a bit. And that's for the bruising effect on the arm that comes with this type of lifestyle. Yeah, I'll do some drawings with biro and biro or Sharpie or whatever you want. Doesn't really matter. It's all about the enjoyment of the drawing. And that's what I think a lot of people are missing out on. People are looking for some kind of secret, some kind of like a quick, easy result. That there isn't. You know, it's like if you want to run a marathon, you're not just going to start running a marathon. You know, you're going to start doing some exercises. You're going to do some working things out. You know, and that's what we've got to get going here. You got to get into that practice of sitting there and sketching out ideas. You know, you got to get into the fact of to do this. You're going to have to. That's a really big needle, isn't it? Oh my god! I was trying to get it away from the bruising there. I wonder if I can just dry that up a little bit there, because I want to kind of get that to be a clear point. That's better. That's better. Yeah, I mean, you've got to get into it. You've got to love it. You've got to spend your time doing it. You know. Has this one got a little bit of? I just want to make that clear. And it's actually going into his arm. It almost looks like the rain is coming down on him with all that, doesn't it? Almost like it's really quite a nice feeling. That. Yeah, so I'll do some drawings in Biro, if that's what will help any of you. I thought I would just do some Biro drawings to kind of ease the pressure for some that are struggling. I don't know why, but it kind of reminds me of the guy from the Pogues. What's his name? Shane McGowan. I'm not saying he's a druggie, he's more of an alcohol user, but it has that feeling. And for any of you that have had experiences or loss in this subject, my sincere condolences, my sincere sadness. It is a horrible, horrible subject. And definitely one that we could definitely do without on this planet, that's for sure. We could definitely do without it. I'm going to try and get in there and do a nice big gnarly hand. You know, I love drawing my big gnarly chunky fingers and whatever. I love doing that. That's actually come out quite nice actually. Get rid of that damn hair. There's a hair on the end of my nib. And if you do like my videos, then do share them out to anybody you might think would enjoy them. I hope they come across in a friendly way, in a way that I'm trying to help people. That's important to me. It's quite cool. I really want to darken up the mouth, but I'm so nervous about all the ink around already. I'm worried about making a terrible, terrible mess. But let's give it a go. What's nothing wrong in a bit of a mess, is there? Let's just get in there with a finger. That might be a little bit more direct, almost. Good old finger. Well, you know, as an artist, you got to use whatever tool that comes up, and a finger's always a good tool. So this is today's word in Inktober, and it's rush. Inktober is a it's nice that there's a word there every day to kind of support people, kind of guide people in a way. But it's really quiet these days, you know. Nobody gives any comments to anybody, and you know, it's like, what's the point of being in the group if you don't, you know? There's like 20,000 people in the group, and then nobody comments to anybody about anything. It's a little bit boring, to be honest. Whereas it used to be something quite special. Everybody would get excited about it. It's like you put up your drawings and very, very few people comment anymore. I'm not quite sure why. What's the reason why? But back to my hand. Big gnarly fingers coming in there. I want to kind of get this feeling of the wide open kind of fingers to everything, you know. It's like this kind of feeling the pain. And I hope that comes across. You know, I really do. See, one of the problems I have as drawing in this way is that it's kind of the way of planning things out, because I'm enjoying this hand at the moment, but I've still got to think about, I've got to get legs in there and stuff like that, you know. So sometimes if in this format of the style of drawing that I do is that you do kind of lose the proportions of your character and fitting him into paper and stuff like that. But you know, so what? At the end of the day, the feeling I get from doing these drawings is just it's like this power coming down on me, you know. I love it. I've been drawing literally all my life. It's kind of been, you know, from working at Disney Studios when I was 17. 17. I mean, it's kind of like freaky to think about these days, but yeah, 17, you know. And it was a beautiful experience. Struggling legs. And then, you know, ever since that, I've just kind of kept going. I've done children's books and all sorts of things. So type my name into YouTube, to Amazon. And if you're looking for children's books, go and buy a few of my children's books. Now, I've done comics like Little China, and I've done children's books, lots of children's books. And there's Little China Panda comic books. There's Little China kids books. There's the Flug. And this King Rara. King Rara was lovely. Such an fantastic book. I absolutely loved drawing King Rara. I think there's about 28 books out there. But we did hundreds of TV shows with King Rara and people like that. That's him kind of buckling down there. Well, his jeans. Big rip in his jeans there. Shoes. Sorry, I need to keep in the camera. I know people have mentioned that, so you keep disappearing, but when I'm drawing on this side, I go onto that side of the page. Terrible habit. And again, the kind of splatter of ink is just something that I think is beautiful. It doesn't have to be anybody else's style. It's just something that I've kind of gained a habit with doing. It's like, you know. And that's his jeans coming down there. And that's today's drawing. The rush. The rush of a needle. And although it goes without saying, stay away from drugs. It'll ruin your life. Stay away from drugs, but get into drawing in ink. Drawing in ink will never let you down. Drawing in pencil, drawing in biro, drawing in anything, painting, doing anything with the arts is just such a beautiful way to live your life. Painting, if you're a painter, how incredible is that? Oh, I've just seen that my my little monster is in the. You can see he's one of those kind of from How to Train Your Dragon. It's one of those. And that is today's drawing. Get some of the alleyways and the streets and everything in the background there. And I have to finish soon because Mr. Miro is hungry, as you heard. Get the moon. The moon in the night. That's our street in the distance. Our night. We'll put that in there just as a give a little bit of effect of this poor guy stuck in the street getting his rush, whereas we're getting our rush today. Our rush is from the drawing. Our rush is from this weapon here, and that's much more powerful. And my name is Kieran Siemens, and I've been drawing for you today. And if you like it, subscribe. And if you really want more, there's 1,400 drawings there. Go and look through some of the old ones. And some good old ones there. There's a lot of drawings there. Some good old classic ones, even from some of the old Inktober. And there we are. And that, my friends, is today's drawing. So thank you very, very, very much for being here. Thank you very much for sharing. And come back again. Come back and share some more drawings. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't, hit the button. And I'll see you again very, very, very soon for another drawing.